Hi you guys, how y'all doing today? I'm out and about, but I want to get my review done for the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 14 episode 2. It was a good episode, I would say. I'm gonna be reviewing Kandi and the gang on here as well. This video probably won't be as long as the other one, because last time I did both, it took me a while to do it and it took a long time to download on YouTube. So you guys, make sure y'all hit that like button. I really need your support. It means the world to me to have your support. So subscribe and like. And at the end of the video, I will have clippings, more than likely, of my beauty products. My lipstick, the Red Lipstick Hustle lipstick. I actually have on the lipstick shade Brave right now. And I have Queen Lily Hair Growth Oil. If you're looking to grow your hair, Queen Lily Hair Growth Oil is the oil for you. So be sure to check that out as well. Hit the like button. Go ahead right now. Hit that like button for me. I need your support. So, you know, it started out, they showed Sonya and her family in her home. And Sonya and her mom is there. Her sister is there. They're in the kitchen talking. Now Sonya has her and her husband, her son, her mom and her dad. Now she has her sister, her sister's husband, and her sister's 2 kids. There's 9 people living in Sonya Richardson's home. The 4 gold medalist Olympic winner. So you guys, that's a house full of a lot of people. And Sonya mentioned that they each have their own beef patties, and that her mom and dad went to Jamaica and they brought them back some beef patties, and each of them have their own box of beef patties, Jamaican beef patties, that's what they call them. So, but someone ate the last beef patty, and they going on and on about that, which I thought was strange. Okay, but I heard when the beef patties come from Jamaica, the Jamaican beef patties come from Jamaica, they're actually really good, and the American ones cannot compare with them. So Sonya says she enjoys having her family there, and that the others plan on staying for like a year with her and her husband, and then they're gonna all get their own place. So then we pan over, we have Sheree and her mom. They setting up to have something nice set up for when Kenya comes over, some hors d'oeuvres or whatever. Kenya comes over, and Sheree welcomes her in her palace. Sheree has a beautiful home. It's actually one of probably the best homes on the show right now. Her home, oh my God, it puts everybody else's home to shame. So they walk around looking at her home, and Kenya was like, bravo, because she did her thing. They go down to the basement, and Kenya is so impressed. She's impressed with the high ceilings and everything, you guys. Sheree's home is everything and more. Everything. Y'all hated on her, how long it took, whatever. Hey, that home is gorgeous, immaculate, beautiful, everything you would want. Sheree even have an area where you can get massages. So her and Kenya, they sit down, and they have a little powwow. And Kenya tells Sheree about Drew's assistant is also Sheree's assistant, and that he has been telling her business to Drew. Yeah, Drew of all people that doesn't have a brain, that allows her husband to gaslight her, and she doesn't know what gaslighting is. But anyway, and Sheree like, who? Because Sheree don't play that. Sheree will, she ready. So, she's like, who can Drew talk about? And she let her know that, he's no longer her assistant. And she didn't use him all the time. She only used him sometimes. So she don't know what he's talking about. But anyway, he's been telling Sheree's business to Drew. And, Drew, you're not ready for Sheree. You don't know how to read, honey. And Sheree will break you down. So they all talk, and they call Kandi, and Kandi mentions it about it because Drew told Kandi some things. And then Kandi told our girl, Kenya. So, Kenya is telling Sheree everything. So then we have a scene where they have Marlo. She actually takes her nephew shopping because, he's going to the homecoming. He has to get a really nice suit. She probably made an expensive suit. She was like, she didn't really have the go to probably but one prom or whatever, because she went from foster home to foster home. So, she was like, a lot of things she missed. So then they pan over and there's a scene with Drew and her husband. They doing the meal prep. They had somebody do the meal prep. So they sitting at the table eating and they having the discussion. And he tells Drew, he's gaslighting her again, that he actually fired his assistant. So Drew is like, well, are you still communicating with her? Are you guys speaking or talking? He says, yes. And he tells Drew, you have nothing to worry about because she's 50 years old. Hey, honey, what does that supposed to mean? Because I'm 48 years old and I look younger than Drew. So what does that supposed to mean? My body is better than Drew. So, you know, like, that ain't gonna make her feel better because we know what women look like in today at 50. They are beautiful. Their bodies are better than the girls in their 20s and 30s. And my body make a young girl look stupid. So he didn't make sense. He didn't make her feel better about anything. And she ended up getting mad, throwing her food in the trash. She left the table upset. So we pan over. There's a scene where Marlo, she meets with our girl Kandi. And she wants to, you know, because Kandi is, she was doing a scene for, she had on her witch costume or whatever. And she was full body painted. Marlo wanted to have a talk with her. And she was like, well, Kandi, I would like for my boys to be able to come over to your home or whatever. And I want you to do more with my boys so they can see what a family, you know, is like. You and Todd are married and y'all have your kids. They need to see what a family looks like. And she was like, I just wish you would do more. It's okay, you cash out them here and there, birthdays and all that. But it would really mean a lot to me if you would have them to come over, whatever, you know. And Kandi was like, I see what you're saying. I understand where you're coming from. But Marlo, you asking something from me that you need to give. You need to be a good friend because that's what you're asking of me. And Kandi said, we'll see what we can do anyway. Well, Kandi was like, well, let me just go get this makeup off. That's her way of getting away from her. Then we have a scene where we have Queen Marlo and the boys. They're at her home. She trying to teach her son, because she's a Monty. She trying to teach him how to dance. So, you know, she was like, stay back. Don't touch, because the Me Too movement. Don't touch. Don't touch. Keep your space between you and this girl. Don't touch. Don't touch. And she was playing and teasing. And she was telling her friend and his wife, you know, which the guy is the male figure in the boy's life, because, you know, Marlo said that neither boy, you know, male figure, because this thing she can't talk about with them, because William come up to her and is like, auntie, something going on down there. She was like, hey, come and help me. She can, you know, yell for the male command to, you know, her friend's husbands to come and help her with the boys. So they talking and everything, and Marlo was like, she didn't have that chance to have her parents see her off the prom. She thinks she only went to about one prom and everything. And she was just telling how it went for her, giving her nephew some advice. Marlo is a good auntie. She said they don't call her Marlo, they call her auntie. She said they better not ever call her Marlo. Okay, so we have a scene where there's Todd and Kandi. And Todd has finally marbled the pool room floors, but it got stuff everywhere because Kandi was like, you know, she's sometimes moving the house and haven't had a chance to get everything together. So they're talking and everything, and Todd and her talking about his condo in New Jersey, you know, which he said he had it with somebody that he dated previously, and that him and her broke up, you know, and he left and she ended up leaving the place, and he ended up just paying the place off. And he has that when Kandi was like, well, my name ain't on it. With Todd, I was like, this house is not honey, my name is not on this house. So he was like, he's just gonna fix it up or whatever. And I think Kandi, hey, it's good you have somewhere to stay when y'all go to Jersey or New York, so don't worry about it. You got a nice place to go, you know, and if you don't like something, switch it out, upgrade it. So then we have Drew and her husband Ralph really wears my nerves out. So, you know, Drew, he planned something for Drew. He had a stylist to come, a hairstylist to come for her hair, someone to come and do makeup, and he had a driver to come, you know, to pick her up. And the stylist that dressed her, he needed his butt whipped because that dress was not made for Drew's sponge body at all. So you need your butt whipped, okay? So the car picks up, take her there, whatever, and they get there, and she's kind of walking on pins and needles because she don't know what Ralph gonna do. She don't want to feel his wrath, you know. So she gets there and the place is beautiful. And first, when she come in, he let her know this is his tailor's place, but then he take her back outside and they sitting outside in a beautiful view. Rose petals everywhere, roses. Very nice setting. So they sit down, they talking, and Drew can't be positive for anything. And I know she hates that she has to walk on pins and needles with her husband. She don't want to say anything to set him off, but she does it anyway. Drew, I would have just enjoyed the moment. I wouldn't have brought up anything about therapy, none of that. He told her that she need to go talk to his therapist. She was like, well, if you feel like I need to go talk to a therapist, you need to go talk to a therapist. She said, well, anyway, that therapist said you're a maniac. And what did she say that for? Because Ralph didn't like that. He didn't like that at all, Drew. You set off a nerve and brother. So he got mad and he was very disappointed. He said, I don't even know why I do this for you. Why did I even try to do this? Why? It doesn't work. I shouldn't have done this. Why did I even try to give you a beautiful moment? It doesn't work. So you guys, I think that's pretty much it on the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 14 episode 2. It was good. So we're gonna just get on over to Kandi and the gang. Gang. Yeah. So this was the finale. This is episode 10 of Kandi and the gang. Our boy Patrick, he gonna be proposing to your girl Safari, which is her real name is Miriam, yes. But anyway, Kandi, Philip, and I think Todd and them, they having a little talk, and they were discussing who they may be letting go. They want to know if they need to let somebody go. And Philip said Rashad. And they tell why, because even I think Don Juan states that he's not doing anything. Philip said he called in one day saying he was drunk, he couldn't make it to work. You don't call into your job saying I'm drunk, I can't make it to work. I don't care if they are black, because sometimes black people think they can do black business owners that way. No, boo-boo, you can't. And so we're going to see he's going to be bye-bye at the end of the show. So anyway, Patrick, he goes and talks to his mom, and he lets her know he's going to propose to his girl Safari. And his mom kind of starts crying, and she says she feel like this one is real, and she's worried because she really wanted to work for her son. She said she see that he's happy, and she's happy for him, but she just was crying. She's happy, she's worried at the same time, because she wants everything to work out for her son. So Kandi and them also stated that they hope that Todrick will be okay, Torrin will be okay, because he has a load on him, and they don't want him to be so ran down, whatever, which he was. We saw for ourselves that he was ran down, putting this whole event together. It was just a lot for him. We saw that for ourselves. And then we saw where Chandrika, she was looking good, everything. She has a new position now. She's going to be paid more. Dominique, she's still talking about doing her dancing, well, for Rick Ross touring and everything. Let us know she even danced with Beyonce before. I didn't see Brandon to the end, I think, when they had the celebration. So Torrin was doing the I think it was called, was it Freaky Friday or something they had going on Friday. They did an event, and Torrin was the event planner, and he did everything. He was like running around like a chicken with his head cut off, trying to put this event together. He was stressed out. He was like, I gotta make a real impression with this one. It is my name on it. It can't go bad. So it pretty much was mainly about Patrick gonna be making his proposal, whatever, to a girl, and they're gonna be letting somebody go. It was a good episode, but the main focus was on this Friday's event, and that Torrin was doing it. Brian has an investor with Kandi and them, and Todd already has a place, and he ain't got to worry about a food truck. So he's doing his thing, and they want to make sure he's gonna be able to handle everything, that Brian gonna be okay with it. And Brian said he can do this, he's ready. It was like, it's only been 2 months that he's been doing it, but we believe in you, you got this. So Brian is my boy. I'm happy, excited for him. He was even on Watch What Happened live. A couple of them was on there. But anyway, so they get to the event. Torrin running around with his head cut off like a chicken. He's making sure the vendors set up. He's trying to figure about the food and the drinks. They have nobody, no servers was there. And he thought that they was going to provide it. OLG was going to provide all that. Nobody's doing that. He looks stressed. Everybody's coming in. Dominique come in. She looks nice, which her I will say the girl got a body, but that makeup was too light for her face. Chandrika and her man comes in. Kandi and all them come in. They have different people that come in that was on there. It was a guy that sung. I met him before when I used to go to Kandi Coded Nights. It was a really nice event. They had music. They had a DJ there, a lady being a DJ. They had that music performer from the guy. I can't remember his name, but he's popular here in Atlanta. He with Kandi a lot. Patrick and his girl standing there, Miriam Safari, the fake name Safari. But it's okay. She's cool. She's cool. Yeah, Patrick and his girl Safari there, and Taryn has to figure out a way to get Patrick away from Safari so they can go and get ready for him to do this proposal thing. So Patrick goes upstairs with Taryn. He take him in, and he's telling someone that he's nervous. He's gonna be proposing tonight. He's excited, but he's nervous. They're like, well, don't do anything that's gonna pressure you. Are you really ready? So okay, get down to the groove with everything. They down there, and he's gonna propose and everything to Safari. He gets down on his knees. He proposed to Safari and everything. You guys, wham bam, they get engaged. She's excited. She cried, and she finally said yes. That was our finale, you guys. Everybody excited for them. They all celebrating for them. It was amazing, you guys. I'm happy for them. Kandi and the gang, I pray to God and get a season 2. We need him to get a season 2. We need him to get a season 2. Follow me. We need him to get a season 2. They was on about 5 of them, if I'm not mistaken. Dom, Chandrika, Philip, my boy Brian, and oh God, who else? Was it Brandon? No, Patrick was on there. And they was discussing everything. I watched what happened live. I truly believe they're gonna get a season 2 because Kandi had them on their show, even though it was through Skype. They was on there. Kandi always bring her people up. She'll lift them, make sure that they get seen. They got their blue checks. Kandi make sure they don't watch what happened live. Kandi is a great person. She's a person that want to see you grow. She's a great person in the black community. She always helping people. I love Kandi in the game. Andy Cohen, make sure you bring Kandi in the game back. Bravo TV, bring back Kandi in the game. NBC Studios, bring back Kandi in the game. Gang, yes. Place to be with fried chicken and family. I love Kandi in the gang. You guys, thank you for watching. Hit that like button. I need you guys hit the like button. I need you to subscribe. I need you to share and comment. Please hit the like button. Comment. I love you guys. Check out my beauty products, the Red Lipstick Hustle Lipstick. It comes in 20 different shades, lipstick and lip gloss. Organic. Check out my Queen Lily Hair Growth Oil if you want healthy hair. Check it out. I love you guys. Bye.